Can't take it no more. I'm going crazy. Is this a game or is it love? Please tell me, baby. I want you with me. I see it clearly, you and me, eternity. When the stars kiss the sky, love to see them in your eyes. Could I ring you up tonight? Maybe now's not a good time. Praying the moon reaches to the stars. Hold me in your arms. I wanna lie here close to you. Don't leave so soon.
You know, I have never felt so miserable. Sometimes I lie awake in bed wondering if you and me would even last forever. But I need to know that you'll stay with me. You gotta tell me now. Here we go.
Can't take it no more. You're being so cruel. Is this a game or is it love? Quit playing.
Howdy, howdy, friend. Good to see you. No specific plan for stream other than there are 2 affinity missions we currently qualify for. Actually, I think there may be 3. 3 affinity missions we qualify for. Low energy day today. I guess we should more so just shitty mental health day in general. So, may not be the most enthusiastic, but I still really wanted to play this silly little game and do my silly little stream, because why not? It's good fun. Fun thing for US streamers is they finally rolled out that monetization for everyone. As you can see, I have not co-opted into it just yet. 2 reasons. 1, taxes scare me. That's one of the big reasons. I just don't want to mess with that right now. But also, 2, while you can, monetize your content in the way of subscribers, bits, and the likes, you can't really use that money even if you hit the payout amount. Like, I know technically you can use it going towards other things on Twitch, like subscribing to other people's channels and giving them bits, but even if you hit the $50 payout, that money's not yours until you hit the affiliate program. Don't know how I feel about that decision, but I guess in my mind it just kind of feels like, why the fuck would I? If, I'm in the current situation I am now of I need that money, and if I, have that money just sitting there, knowing that I just cannot have it until I reach their silly little rules, which Twitch is really bad at accounting for, seeing as I've been at, the follower limit for a while, and it still refuses to update. I don't know. Yeah. Very fair. But yeah, I've chosen not to opt into it for now. If anything, I may opt into it once I reach affiliate milestone. But now that I'm actually actively searching for new work, it's not a huge priority for me anymore. So still something I may do in the future. I don't know. I keep having conflicting thoughts about the whole thing. So maybe I'll opt in, who knows. I kinda wanna do Hopes first, since that's the one I've been waiting for. Other than Twitch monetization tools, I have looked into those Metal Gear Solid playlists you sent me, specifically Barry's playthrough of Metal Gear Solid, and it's a great time. Yeah, that's something I definitely want to look into. Hell yeah. I've only gotten through the first game. I started his playthrough of the second game, but I wasn't paying as much attention as I wanted to, so I may restart that video. But Metal Gear Solid is fucking insane. Uh Maybe controversial opinion or not, I think Snake and Otacon should kiss. Maybe that's just me. Can love bloom on a battlefield? Absolutely, yes, the fuck it can. Nothing against Meryl. In fact, I really liked Meryl. Meryl's great. It's just,
There you are.
in my
Hey,
opinion,
can I
Snake and
borrow you for a
Otacon
sec?
had more
Hope's been super
interesting
glum lately, and it's
chemistry.
weirding me out. You know, if anything's up, I'm worried about her.
That is a good idea. The one thing that stops me from watching Chip's videos is just the organization of his playlists. It was a little bit. I don't want to say messy is the word, but you know, Barry's is just a little more streamlined when it comes to finding the game specifically that you want. I also just liked Barry's comedy. He's a silly little guy. I think he's funny. Though, for a lot of the first game, bro would not let go of the wolf piss. Anytime he pulled out that cardboard box, he could not stop himself from talking about the goddamn wolf pics. Which, fine, it was hilarious. But, Jesus Christ. Just a little bit.
Oh, right. She did say Ornella was like a mother to her. Well, she needs to talk about this, so maybe you can get her to open up. I just want to know if there's any way we can help
That's
her
fair.
out. Thanks. I'm sure
That's
she'll
how a lot
open
of my
up if it's
playlists
you
are.
asking. All right,
Speaking
off you
of,
go. I'll be cheering you on from here.
I did them late as hell because I procrastinated the entire weekend and yesterday. But last week's streams have been uploaded for today. Later than
Father,
usual.
have I been doing things wrong this entire time? Oh, hello.
Probably should have taken her out of the silly outfit before this emotional
Sorry,
scene.
I was just thinking.
Boy, you cannot see those tears.
How is it you always know when I want someone to talk to? It's like magic. What happened to Ornella was ultimately my fault.
Girl,
So now
how?
I'm wondering if everything I've been trying to do is, what if all my efforts to help people burden others in turn? It's made me scared to help anyone, and now I'm just paralyzed.
He fucking used you for money, tried to sell out real people to our enemy, and then decided to fucking kill herself in front of you. It's not your fault. Jesus
I can't claim to
Christ.
say that, but I know it's not true.
Girl, please.
At least not for Ornella. It's like I've started to doubt everything. Everything I was proud of suddenly feels wrong and gross. I know my father struggled with this too. I'd give anything to have his journal. But it was lost during the crash. And now I'm lost too. Anyway, thank you. I feel a bit better after talking it out. I'll go see if I can help anyone else. If you take on any missions in the meantime, though, I'll come running.
I feel so fucking bad for her.
What's the deal? She had a weirdly serious look on her face. Did you pick up on any ways we might be able to cheer her up?
It's
No
not
wonder
exactly
she
her
tells you
business.
things. You're like a damn bank vault. Look, you don't have to share the gory details. Just let me know what I can do. A journal she lost during the crash? Yowza, that's tough. Sounds like I've got a top secret mission to give you. Dig up that journal and return it to her. Oh, and keep it a surprise. It'll be more
Aye,
fun
aye,
if she
Captain.
doesn't see it coming, so no blabbing. Meanwhile, I'll gather up everyone she's helped and see what we can do. You'll want to ask around after that journal right away, okay?
We have to find this journal. I will be fucking devastated if we do not. Time to go run around and look for rumors. But yeah, back to Metal Gear Solid. I honestly really enjoyed the story, even though it's honestly high-key batshit insane. Why the fuck is the quote-unquote super baby method a real thing? And why am I just now learning about it? I told my brother all about it and he was just like, oh yeah, that's normal. I was like, huh? What? Wait. Oh, fuck yeah.
I can help.
I could pull up my, my, my thoughts and opinions when I was in the middle of, going through the first Metal Gear Solid. Oh yeah, goddamn, Snake is a horny bastard. He isn't and he is at the same time. Kinda loved and hated that one of the, not main plot points, but you know, one of the most important things that we needed to complete missions was staring at people's asses so we could tell which one was fucking Meryl. Insane. I also love that Snake is an absolute nicotine fiend. Bro realized that his stomach acid was completely neutralized due to the shot that he was given by Naomi and just decided, fuck it, I guess I'll sneak cigarettes in there. And of course there's smokeless cigarettes. Bro thinks of everything when it comes to his nicotine. I also thought naming a character Deep Throat was crazy, and the fact it was Gray Fox is even crazier. Like, I know I said Snake and Otacon should kiss, but like, I love Gray Fox. They had something. Brothers in War, for real. Also, I love that Otacon is a complete fucking dweeb. Bro really got into science so he could build Gundams. Good for him. Good for him. There was that one point where, follow your dreams, Otacon. He has to. There was that one point where we were getting close to the Sniper Wolf fight, where you have to go down towards, I'm assuming, like a basement area, and you're with the wolf dogs. And I was commenting on how Kojima decided that wolf piss was essential to the gameplay. Was great writing. He can do whatever the hell he wants. And immediately after, in all caps, is me just yelling, "They got Meryl! They shot her ass!" And of course, Barry's chat fucking voted to let her die. So we got to see the Otacon ending, which honestly, I kind of liked more than the Meryl ending. But that's just me. Maybe I just really like Otacon. I didn't get very far into the playthrough of the second game, but I love his presence there as well. The computer where you can upload photos, and Otacon can review them is hilarious. I love his little cute little chibi sprite. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I thought it was neat. Speaking of things I thought were cool, I know it's like people consider it to be completely overrated, but the Psycho Mantis fight goes so fucking hard. The way I would have been mad as fuck if I was a little kid trying to do that, because Lord knows I would have never figured it out. But honestly, I think it's really cool game design. Especially, I think the one fact that I think is really cool is that it tries to trick you into thinking it changed the input selection on your fucking TV. I think that's so fucking cool. Mantis fight goes insanely hard. I don't care about anyone who says it's overrated. It's amazing. I love the silly little things they did there. They called out Barry for playing Castlevania. I have not. I do not know what that is. I'll have to check that out. I like video games and stuff like that to do crazy ass shit with their game design. I think at some point during the video, I was thinking about Persona 4 because someone in the chat mentioned Persona when I was watching the stream, and my immediate thought is that Liquid Snake is just Solid Snake's shadow self. Persona 4. Bullshit. Also, Liquid Snake is a fucking cockroach. That motherfucker does not die. He takes multiple missiles to the face, gunfire, everything you could imagine, and that guy's still around. He's still there. Fucking die already. Holy shit. We could drop the literal nuke inside of Rex on that man, and I think he would stand back up and be like, "Hello, brother. It's time to die." It's the genes. I'm so fucking tired of hearing about Big Boss's genes. I think one of my other favorite parts about at least the first Metal Gear, because he played the one for the PS1, is that in the middle of all these cutscenes, they'll just include real-world videos as well that are obviously way better quality than the rest of the fucking game. So while you're immersed in the story, all of a sudden you see a real-world video of a nuke being dropped, or scientists doing work in the lab, or a bunch of military soldiers. And I get the effect, but the stock footage kind of took me out a little bit. I was like, what the fuck are they doing? Also, at some point, I had moved to my living room to watch the stream, because the house was empty, and the dog doesn't like being by himself. So I was watching the VOD, and the wolf dogs in the game started howling, and it made my dog upset. So he ran outside and started barking at like 10:30 p.m. because he thought there were dogs outside. Love that for Moe's. Yeah. There was after I started talking about Metal Gear Solid, a friend of mine put in chat a screenshot from a Reddit thread where some guy was like, "Kojima has a wife? I thought he was gay." And the next person was like, "Just curious, what gave you that impression?" And their answer was Metal Gear Solid. And I have to agree. I also had no idea before getting into any of this that Metal Gear isn't just some cool, flashy name for your military game series. It's quite literally the walking tank with fucking nuclear weapons attached. Goes hard, but I was not expecting that. The women are not treated well at all. It was, it was an experience. Especially that scene where Snake and Meryl are talking in the bathroom, and he's just like, "Here, take my smaller gun, cause you're, a girl." And she's just like, "Dude, shut the fuck up. I've literally been training with weapons since I was 8 years old. I could reload this Glock faster than you could fucking blink." And he's just like, "Okay, whatever you say." It's like, ugh, Snake, ew. Yeah, somehow I survived Zero Escape. Unfortunately, Zero Time Dilemma made all of those feelings worse. I also thought it was... I don't know why I thought it was so fucking weird finding that Solid Snake's name is just David. Good for him. But, I just kind of... he just seems... I don't know. I don't know if I would name that man David. Just a regular old-ass name. I think my favorite Solid Snake fact is that he used to be a musher, and that's why he's good with dogs. Bro just wants to be out in Alaska doing his little dog sled, and now he's back in a nuclear war, and the fucking colonel keeps lying to him, and Naomi was in on it all along. I think it's very cool as well. I love that little silly little fact about our super secret man.
Step right up.
Out of the side characters, I think Octocon and Mei Ling were definitely some of my favorites. In terms of the people from Foxhound, I really liked, I really liked Grey Fox, and I really loved Sniper Wolf. That ending scene where she's, sitting there, basically begging to die, talking about how she's just some military dog, and Snake is like, nah. Goes on a big rant. You are a wolf, and then fucking shoots her while Otacon is like, how fucking could you? That was heartbreaking. Didn't cry, but I felt so sad. Where the hell is this intel?
Yeah?
I know a lot of people apparently were very upset about the bait and switch in Metal Gear Solid 2, where you don't get to play as Snake anymore, it's just Raiden. But I like Raiden. I think he's neat. Cool little guy. How much of the information have we actually found at this point? Oh, we just need one more.
Hey.
He went into a little bit, but he basically said that, they didn't show Raiden practically at all in the advertising, so it was very bait and switchy, where they basically showed Solid Snake the entire time. And then suddenly you actually get into the game and it's like, nope, never mind. Kojima was really on his shit.
Listen.
He also showed the photos of Kojima playing with his Legos, which I thought was fucking hilarious. I also think Raiden's cool. Yeah, he showed these photos of Kojima playing with Legos, building the sets for the first Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear Solid 2 as well. And you could see the light in his eyes, and he looks so goddamn happy. And nowadays, everyone just sees him as this big grumpy man. I mean, if you're forced to pump out video game after video game with pressure from your gaming company and your fans of something you may not even really be interested in anymore, I can see why you would be a little bit grumpy. I don't have any harsh feelings towards Kojima when it comes to that. I think people should give him a little more grace.
I can help.
I also didn't realize that people didn't like Namco that much. I mean, not that I really knew much about Namco at all, but people had some pretty negative feelings towards the company, which is fair. I think they're mostly just upset that they practically refuse. Oh, get the fuck out of here. That they refuse to make, like, remakes for certain games and shit like that. I honestly can't remember most of the talking points. It wasn't anything I was super interested in. Is this
I told you.
No. We're gonna be running around here for a hot minute. I feel like we're just going in circles now. Yeah, I always thought Namco was neat. I never had any real feelings towards them. I don't think I ever played a ton of
Step right up.
Namco games, honestly. I don't think anything that was said by people in chat during that live stream really changed how I feel, because I never really had any feelings of them to begin with. But you know, if people want remakes, then people really want remakes. And they're gonna yell about them. It's our good friends. Howdy team. No, but for real, where the hell is this last speck of information? Yeah, understandable.
Oh?
I can help.
Hey,
You?
As I recall,
There we go. I'm excited to get more into Metal Gear, but I feel a little more wary the more titles there are. It seems people have some very mixed opinions about 4 and 5. The general the general thought I keep hearing about Metal Gear Solid 5 is that it's an extremely fun video game, but there's, like, no story to it at all. Which goes crazy. And I hear a lot in Metal Gear Solid 4 that there are certain times where you get into a cutscene and you just have to put your controller down, because you're basically watching a full-length fucking movie of a cutscene. The idea of 5. That's fair.
How goes it?
I have no
Any
idea
luck on
what
that
it's
little
supposed to be
project of
about.
ours?
I've just heard people's
Huh.
opinions on
Whale
the
debris
fact
with
that
a
it doesn't really
personal
have
archive database
any
we haven't
story.
found yet? Sounds promising. I suppose I'll pin all my hopes on that then. I'll let Quentin know.
Once I
Let him
started
sniff
looking up
around
Metal
and
Gear
see what
Solid
he can
videos
find.
online, I
He's a
kept
bit of a
getting
whiner
so
than
many
Quentin,
Metal Gear
but
Solid
apparently
5
he's some kind of
analysis on
frontier
my
nav
fucking
wizard.
recommended feed.
I'm sure he'll track it down. So why don't you drop in on him in a bit?
From what I saw
What
in at least
project
one
is
of the
this?
comments, apparently a lot of
We're
the
supposed to be
story
finding
is in,
something
like, audio
for
logs
someone?
you can find.
Yeah,
Correct
no,
me if I'm wrong.
just
I
a
obviously
thing.
haven't played the
Blah,
game or
blah,
got
blah,
into it yet.
details, no big whoop. Who cares, right? Forget the details and just party all night. Woo!
something you can't even tell your own team?
I see.
Wow.
Makes sense.
Well, I'll stop asking questions and focus on getting the mission done. This research could improve life in New LA, so let's hurry.
Then let's get back to it.
Ah,
Oh,
that's
and
fair.
I've been asking around too. Check back in with me in a bit.
I keep thinking about Mei Ling and her codex calls. I love her little Chinese proverbs that she gives you with like the quotes and stuff, and tries to explain them in a way that's kind of meaningful for the mission. And that when Otacon tries to do it, Snake is just like, "You're no Mei Ling. You're not doing good enough, Otacon." Apparently, if you contact him like at least 13 fucking times in Metal Gear Solid 2, Mei Ling shows up. You don't see her face, but she shows up and she's just like, "Otacon, no. You're not doing it right."
You've got to hear this.
Great.
What do you have to say, friend?
Oh, you're here. I've got a likely piece of whale wreckage more or less pinpointed for you. I suppose it's just never been a priority for the survey teams. Until yours truly tracked it down. Totally worth pulling that all-nighter.
Hello, Quentin. Are you helping out on this mission as well?
Sure am. I'd do anything to help out the guardian angel of New LA.
That's so sweet.
Do you mean me?
Huh? You mean like at my job? It's been much better since Hope helped me renegotiate my contract.
Oh, really?
You hear
I'm so
Peace
glad.
Walker? He's
Hearing
kind
that
of like
makes it all
a
worthwhile.
3.5 if we're talking
So,
about
that database from the White Whale.
chronologically for the
I talked to
games.
that weird Nopon who was here in New LA. Lula Rita or something? She said she'd go find it. I think she already took off, actually. Could you maybe try to meet up with her and see if she found anything?
I feel that. There are many games that I absolutely love, which I wish did not have the problems that they do. I'm looking at you, Zero Time Dilemma. I'm staring you down. Also, Virtual's Last Resort. Fucking Sigma. God damn it. Fun fact. I did not realize that my Pro Controller was dead before I started stream. I had like 5 minutes to find a charging cord, or we would have to do a completely different game. Didn't find the charging cord, so I just found a different controller with a cord that matches to it. But fun fact, this controller is also dead. So, if I accidentally unplug the cord, we'll have controller issues, but it's fine.
I think they saw me. Awesome.
I'm busy. Leave me alone. It's a no-pawn. What are you doing, dude?
Ah, handyman friends of Lularita.
Hello, Lularita. How's the patch job on your roof holding up? No leaks, I hope.
No leak at all. And for free? Still blows Lularita's mind.
I'm glad. What is it that brings you out here today?
Lularita wanted to pay back free-working friends. Came out on hunt for parts from Whale of White.
Thanks for your help just the same. For a secret mission, there sure are a lot of people working on this. Is there something going on I should know about?
Absolutely not.
Huh. Well, they say that's what fate is, right? I'm sure whatever we find will be the sort of discovery to bring everyone happiness. Now you've got me all excited. Shall we go have a look?
Remember, Big Critter scared off greatest warrior of Durango Caravan. Free-working handyman friends must be careful.
Aye, aye, Captain. Where are you sending us now? Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. That thing's fucking huge. Let's go. Blow that piece of junk out of the sky.
What is with this planet?
Well, there's no shortage of thrills, that's for sure.
I love my big hunk of metal. Did we find it?
Wait, how can... This database
We
contains
did
my
indeed.
father's journal. Was this why we came all the way out here? Why everyone was involved?
Surprise!
Oh my goodness.
Sir, that's not a smile.
I'm so happy right now.
Bro is completely deadpan.
I'll read this on my own later. I'm sure he'll have a solution for all the unintended hurt I've caused. And for how to avoid another Ornella.
I went to Caldros for you. I would do fucking anything for you. You and Fog deserve the world. She's just trying to help people. I think we'll do Neil's next, because Neil's neat. No other reason but that. I just think she's cool.
About that.
Hmm.
I've been thinking about something I read in my father's journal. In my fear of others, altruism became my trustiest weapon. By forcing my kindness upon others, I tried to buy theirs in return. What more selfish motive could exist? Such kindness is but a hollow shell. As a younger woman, I never understood what he meant. But now, I see that he and I are the same. I fear that people I'm unkind to will betray me, and I'd rather vanish than be betrayed. So what do I do now? I'd thought that if I read his journal, I'd know, but... I'm sorry. I'm so afraid of other people, of everyone. I can't help but think they'll all turn on me like they did to my father. I mean, what if Ornella was just the first of many? How do I face Ada and the others when I can't trust them not to hurt me?
First, ouch. Low-key relatable. Second, please don't cry. Oh no. It feels a little rude.
I know that in my head, but the rest of me can't seem to believe it. Still, I can't just go hide in a hole either. Alright. I guess I should try to be brave and go see Ada, huh?
I didn't want to force you to make that decision. At the end of the day, you gotta start making decisions for yourself.
Come on, please, let me help. I owe her more than I can even say.
Not as much as me. You sit tight while I go find it. She's been helping me out since the day I moved to New LA.
Hey, whoa! Really, you guys, this is too many people. I get how you all feel, but a search party this big is just chaos. Ah, welcome back! You find that thing yet?
Not a riot.
Really? That's awesome! I called up some people Hope helped, and then they called more people, and... well, it kind of snowballed. I'm glad I can call this off.
Yeah, that is a
You're
lot of
something,
people.
You know that, Hope? All these people came running to help you.
But why? All this time, I've just been selfishly...
Hey, everybody! They found the journal! Go on home now. Get, shoo!
So Hope's problem is fixed? Oh, that's a relief.
We're talking to them like they're fucking
It was
dogs.
killing me to see you walk around looking all sad. If you ever need anything else, just say the word.
I'm glad that worked out. Mostly because I kinda, sorta, hacked into Frontier Nav. You won't tell, right? If my boss hears about this, I am so fired.
You were saying something about being selfish, but these folks all disagree. They need you, Hope, and so do I. So please, don't ever doubt that again.
So this is what I've accomplished. Oh, I've been such a fool. All this time I was looking for answers, when they were right here in front of me. But I do need to be stronger. I need to do more than be kind. I need to really understand you all. I'm far from perfect, but I hope you'll all continue to be my friends.
So nice. I love that she does her best. We got a new file. Before we go do another affinity mission, I want to swap out one of my homies with someone else I want another affinity mission for. That's just cool. I know I have my silly little rivalry with this man, but I do want to do his affinity mission, so I think we'll be kind for today, and we'll let him tag along. That also means we need to get him his scale, so we're back to the barracks. I know, right? His gear may also be underleveled as well. I forget what class he is. Another shield. Okay, we can kick out L. What do you have equipped? It's actually not the worst. I think it'll be fine just to get his affinity up. Plus he'll have the big fucking robot. Can't believe I let him go into that final mission completely fucking shirtless in that skill. Oh, it's right outside. We can just leave the barracks. Indeed. That goddamn hollow figure. I didn't even mess with the hollow figures until you pointed it out. It was funny as hell getting the goddamn tutorial screen
Been a while,
almost at
hasn't
the
it?
very end of the goddamn game.
Hello there.
I love her accent. Why does it sound so rude, the way they worded this, but we could just ask Celica, hey, what's up? But yes, indeed.
Well, I think Lady Neil was hoping to discuss something with you.
Right. Here's the thing. Wait, before all that, I believe I owe you my thanks. I hear you saved my dear little sister. Celica Sulika truly landed in hot water.
Their what?
Really, thank you.
But little sister is going too far, Lady Neil. I am not worthy.
Really? I disagree. We were both spawned from the same artificial womb plant. We Clue are all one big family, aren't we?
Perhaps, but you're the High Custodian, the most exalted in all of Clurian society. Whereas I am from a line of acolytes who serve you. The mere act of accompanying you like this, it's an honor beyond compare.
I definitely needed to get into
Is
the
that
other
so?
Xenoblade games.
I haven't been back to our home planet in so long, but I see our education system is as rigid as ever. I'm tired of all this pomp and ceremony. Leave the hierarchical stuff to the other girls. I'd appreciate it if you could simply be yourself around me.
Indeed it
Lady
could.
Neil.
Are they on Switch?
Getting sidetracked. I'll tell you the rest in the Blade Barracks.
Honestly,
It'll
I
be
haven't
easier
checked.
if you see the data firsthand.
Well, that's convenient. Definitive edition good? Worth buying? Look at our little friend on the table.
Right then, first,
Oh, we kicked
take a
her
look
off.
at this. The time we went to Oblivia, remember those mystery mechs that attacked us? I finally figured out what they're all about.
Ugh.
Rather, I remembered seeing the very same ones in a database back on our home planet.
They're Clurian. So that means...
Yeah, those machines are mobile weapons developed using actual Clurian technology. Would it be easier if we simply called them skells?
Yeah,
The
probably.
model is old, practically antique. But these were special scouts who once served as personal bodyguards
see.
to a certain custodian.
More games to play.
They require no pilot and were designed from top to bottom to be fully autonomous. In actual fact, there's something of a trick to their autonomic functions. Now, pop quiz. If I asked you who you could trust implicitly, who comes to mind? Indeed, a model answer. But in this case, I'm sorry to say you'd be wrong. The answer is yourself. Why? Because logically, it's impossible for you to betray yourself.
I don't know about
Ergo,
that.
It stands that you can trust yourself. And so, the master of those skells copied her personality onto them and incorporated it into their autonomic system. The personality of the High Custodian Neil Nail.
No, that's rude.
I did. By which I mean, of course, my predecessor.
The High Custodian, her existence is perpetuated through the use of clones. She who presides over the knowledge of ancient times. Such is the destiny of Lady Neil Nail.
Well, I may be a clone, but I still have my own personality, thoughts, and desires. The point is, those scales are technically the embodiment of a former iteration of Neil Nail. Let's call the white one Neil Nail Albus, and the black one can be Neil Nail Fervus. Here's what I think. Their job is to defend any sites of Clurian influence.
I love the little
That is
fluffy
the
ears.
duty of
I
a
can't believe I
Neil
never really, like,
And
noticed
that's why we were
the
attacked.
similarity when looking at Celica.
Who else to right the wrongs of the High Custodian but the High Custodian herself? Which means there's only one thing left to do. Destroy them. Put the old Neil Nail in her coffin. As I'm sure you're aware from the last battle, they're not likely to roll over and die for us. Once again, would you lend me your strength? Please?
Yeah, why not?
Thank you. I was fully expecting you to turn me down, so honestly, I'm delighted. After all, I couldn't ask this of just anyone. It's a risky assignment, but I'm more than convinced we'll be able to pull this off.
Lady Neil, let me accompany you.
I think
too.
we've been through
I
enough shit
promise
at
I
this
won't slow
point
you
where we're
down.
just like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
Thank you, Celica.
Can't get
If you're
any
at my
worse.
side, I'm all the more reassured.
First off, we'll need to find your predecessor's scales, won't we?
According to the data I collected, they recently ambushed someone, a blade who was exploring a cluster of ruins and cauldrons. If the scales are meant to deter anyone who explores too far into the ruins, then...
You're saying if we investigate those ruins ourselves, they will come for us.
Bingo. I think it's worth a try. For starters, why don't we try looking in those ruins for info samples? That said, we'll have to be snappy. We can't risk them claiming any more victims.
At once, Lady Neil.
And off we go. Oh, cauldrons. I forgot. It did say that in the in the mission. That's on me. For some reason, I thought we were going to Oblivia. I was thinking about the big ass rings. Oh, okay. That's a large boy. Yeah, very big friend. Big friend that will get hostile if we board our scales. Let's just, pray? Is it down?
Here they come! I like it
Where the fuck did that thing go?
Watch of our field marksman does it. Take you all on! Try this on the side.
Now, melee
No
attack.
delivery!
Come on.
Think you can take the heat? Lock this!
Crippling the target. Follow up.
Easy peasy. Well then, that was passable.
Ah, I see. On the ground. And on to the next. I feel like it's really necessary to go through a load screen. If we can just fly there real fast. And pray we don't piss any other creatures off as well. Oh hey, treasure.
Gotta say, this blade's looking pretty sharp.
Anyways.
Looks like we've got no choice.
Oh. We upset the big boy.
Watch how a real marksman does it. Well then, that was passable.
I love my level 50 skills. They bring me joy. I can finally walk around this place and not feel like I'm gonna be crushed like a fucking soda can. Indeed. They do make Cauldros more enjoyable. Press the button too many times. And now what, my friend?
Nothing yet. Your forebears' scales refuse to surface. Perhaps the ruins of Cauldros really have nothing to do with Clerians.
No, I'm sure that they do. I took a good look around the cloister. It was incredibly subtle, but there were traces of the clue. It's starting to look like Samarian worship took a radical turn, very different to the peaceful faith it once was. There's a high probability that we'll find them here. The problem is, where to look. Perhaps we should try thinking more central.
Central, you say?
From the records we have to go on, we know that a king once ruled here, a civilization under an almighty monarch.
Now that I am at level
This
50,
place
there's
was
a
once
bunch
the royal
of
capital.
tropes I wanted to get
Where
to
would a
that I
king
couldn't
take his
really
seat?
access beforehand because I was too under leveled.
Yes, he would. For a variety of reasons, throughout history, castles have been a mainstay of sovereign power. The castle, both a threshold between ruler and governed, and a bulwark against foreign invaders.
A means of defense? Just as the scales are, you mean?
It's a possibility. Now, time to check our theory. Onward to Orsim Castle.
Unrelated, but I
We're
love
sure to find
Celica's
answers
outfit.
there.
It looks so cool. Not many other thoughts to go into that. I just think she looks nice. Agreed. She looks very nice in her outfit. Sorry guys, I'd love to go on that mission, but there's treasure. Ooh, and it's human waste. And now we all cross our fingers and pray there's a research probe in here. God damn it, it's empty. I agree. Though I also really like Liesl's outfit as well. Seeing as I am wearing it, though it is kind of modified. I think Liesl's helmet looks so fucking cool. Those are some big ass heads.
Lady Neil.
Yeah, we found our skulls. This floor plan suggests that this was once the castle's keep. The keep is the king's seat of power. In other words, it's the heart of these ruins. As we've determined, these skulls are dangerous foes not to be trifled with. That said, it's not like we have any other option. Destroying them is the only way.
They're angry. We gotta put them down.
It didn't have to be like this.
Powering up would be the smart approach here.
I think there's help. Fire carnival.
I'm willing to give that a try. Wild smash!
Start big. Move in and land a hit.
I'm better off stealth.
Better behave.
Crippling the
I
target.
belong to my stealth.
You. Move in and do some damage.
Not me being stunned. Boy, get your shit together.
You're mine.
I'll give us an edge by debuffing them.
Got him. Lay down some cover fire. Target in sight. This is it. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Punch.
Bucking up. I'm crippling the target. You wish.
I'll take you all on.
Take this.
This one's on the house.
Here we go. I like it. I like it a lot.
Target locked. You're mine.
They want me.
I'll give us an edge by debuffing them.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Try this on your side. Close quarters.
You wish.
Hey,
I'll weaken this. Follow me. Gotcha. Hey, hold still.
This one's on the house.
We're fucking melting these guys.
You're mine. Hold still.
You see that?
I'll put it back.
try this on for size. I'll give us an edge by debuffing
Come
them.
on. Nice. Move in and do some damage. It's true on anyone. This is it. Gotcha.
Here we go.
I'll take you all on.
I'll work.
And they're all gone.
That's it. Our task is done. They'll never harm an innocent again. The custodian herself has cleaned up the old one's mess. The matter can finally be put to bed.
Lady Neil, was this really the right thing to do? They were erratic and unsafe, but were they not also a part of you?
There's an easy answer to that one, Celica. If you are always chained to the past, you can never look to the future. Even if it means denying my old self's legacy, I still intend to right their wrongs. We Clue must rise above our past if we're to soar once again through the infinite beyond.
I think that's a good way to look at it.
There were some who disputed your authority. Some even called you heretic. Now I see the truth. I see that you have always had Clue's best interests at heart.
The same can be said of all Clurians, Celica. You see, the only difference is how we go about it. Besides, making contact with alien races, it's not always the solar storm we think it'll be. We don't need faith and tech as crutches, not when words can bridge the gap between worlds. We have a prime example of that right here, right?
The power of friendship. Stupid fucking cat ears. I love it so much.
Now, we've we've wrapped up our business in Coldros, but there's still much work to be done on Mira. So many races journeyed through the stars to end up on a single planet, cosmo-archaeologically speaking. It's odd. The way Mira keeps presenting mystery upon mystery, I doubt my work's drying up anytime soon.
We're never getting a goddamn vacation.
Oh, you're pretty much indispensable at this point if I'm to perform my fieldwork here. Hey, why don't you become my assistant? Yeah, that's a great idea.
Lady Neil, the humans might have pressing matters of their own to deal with right now.
Yeah, we kind of just learned that we're all a little fucked. Unfortunately, I may be busy with that. Seeing as the one thing that was supposed to, you know, hold all of our DNA has been filling with water in the ocean for a really long time. I think that's priority A. It says there's treasure in here. I think we have to go through that door though. And I'm a lazy bastard. There was that other affinity mission in the barracks. I've been waiting to do this one for a very long time.
Mustache Man delivery!
Whew, I am beat. Mind if I relax here a bit?
Sure, just don't make it a habit, okay? We can't have the barracks become your day spa.
Hey, can't a commander stop by now and then to check on how his favorite team is doing? That's why
his
I'm really
favorite?
here, you know?
Mustache Man worse liar than even Tatsu. Real reason for visit is for Linley's cooking.
Oh, the dinner roll ain't as dumb as he looks.
Why, thank you.
Tatsu, I don't think that was a compliment. I'm not sure food helps Mimiosomes with fatigue, Commander.
Comfort food helps everything, Lan. I just need something to take my mind off this weapon R&D work. It's driving me nuts.
Weapon R&D? Can I get in on that, sir? I'd love to help out.
All right. I should have figured this would be right up your alley.
Up my alley? It is my alley!
All right. Let's call it a personal job from me. Frankly, I'd love the advice.
Understood.
That's a lot of files. I love unlocking new things that I probably won't use. But I like unlocking it anyways.
Cool. Is this a backpack beam cannon?
Prototype for one, anyway.
Ooh. They really crammed the high output ion capacitors in there.
Not bad, huh? That baby can go a month without needing a recharge.
Huh? That's dumb. You're wasting all its potential.
Lynn.
No, it's fine. What would you suggest, Lynn?
I'd channel that energy into fewer, more powerful bursts.
Why the hell would you need more punch than this?
Because if you push it up another 800 gigs, it'll cut right through the beam coating on ganglion armor.
Sure, but think of the heat something like that would put out.
Well, yeah. You just need to change the conductor material for the barrel jacket.
The barrel jacket, huh? Interesting.
Is all this even feasible?
There'll be a few hurdles, sure, but if we can clear those, it could be big. We'll just have to try it out and see, won't we?
Yeah.
Let's see. I can think of 2 other problems right off the bat. Why don't we have you sort this out with the engineers here, Alan and Brenna? Talk to them. They might have ideas for a workaround.
Yes, sir.
I love how excited she is to work on machines.
About the beam cannon project, is there any way we can push the output up another 800 Gs? I know it's a lot, but if we can manage it, I think we could punch through ganglion armor.
You want another 800 gigawatts continuous output?
Yep.
Well, theoretically, sure.
But what? There's some kind of practical hurdle?
Exactly. More output requires plasma maintained at higher degrees of excitation. That, in turn, requires a more efficient magnetic trap.
Right.
I'd love to see it happen, but Earth's technology just isn't there yet.
I don't think now's the time for that.
Thanks.
Back up a minute. Why give up just because Earth didn't have the technology? Remember where we are now.
I don't follow.
Oh, I get it. She means Xenotech. We've got all kinds of races here on Mira. One of them might have a solution.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
We could always try to bribe the man on with pizza coupons.
What is that?
One of the ganglion skulls. We confirmed that this model is outfitted with a
That too.
high-output beam cannon, and it's almost a certainty that their capacitors are better than ours.
So if we can analyze them...
Right. We might be able to find a solution to our magnetic trap problem.
Come on, guys. We've got a giant laser to hunt down.
Do we already have it?
Alan, look! We found a capacitor!
Easy. Apparently we have a lot of these.
I have to hand it to the ganglion's engineers.
Will this solve our problem?
Leave it to me. With a mix of their tech and ours, I may even be able to do this one better.
If that's still not enough, Tatsu can loan out secret Nopon technology.
I'll let you know.
Thanks for the
One
help,
problem
buddy.
down, one to go. About the beam cannon project, is there any way we can push the output up another 800 Gs? I know it's a lot, but if we can manage it, I think we could punch through ganglion armor.
This is why I hate talking to amateurs.
What? But Commander Vandam said it might be possible if we solved a pair of issues.
What? So I have to explain it because he's too damn lazy?
Hey!
It's Brenna, right? We know your time is valuable, but could you maybe stow the attitude for a second?
Get her fucking ass.
Look, this unit is meant for installation on the back of a scow, right?
Right.
Well then, you've got a real bitch of a heat emission problem.
I forgot they
I'm
can
just
swear.
estimating here, but you're probably looking at temperatures of over 400 degrees running from the head to the cockpit block. And that kind of heat will cook your sensors. Oh, and kill the pilot. The back-mounted unit just won't work. And with its size, it's not like you could change the offset position to the arms.
Unless we use different conductors in the barrel jacket. In that case, the large size would actually work in our favor. Here, I made a sketch.
Huh. Yeah, that might actually work. I mean, if we had a conductor efficient enough. But the only ones of this grade are all being used in NLA's central power grid.
We'll just go steal
Can't
some.
very well tear that apart to make a new gun.
I guess
We're
not.
great at that.
Maybe. There have to be resources here on Mira we've yet to discover. Who's to say one of those can't be turned into a new conductor?
Hey, that's it. We'll just build a new one.
And you expect to just miraculously stumble across this hypothetical material today?
Yes.
Maybe not today, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't look. I'm not giving up on this.
I'm gonna go find it in like 5 minutes, and you're gonna eat your fucking words. Look at that. Look at that. You expect you're gonna find it today? Eat my ass. As if I haven't been hoarding items.
Hey, Brenna. Think you can turn this into a conductor?
I told you, 5 fucking minutes, and we have a surplus of them.
I'd have to test it, but yeah, maybe. I'm just shocked you found something.
I can't think of a single blade more passionate or stubborn than Lynn.
We also have 44 more of them.
Guess I look like a real fool now, don't I?
Indeed.
I think I just lost my sense of wonder at being in this place, you know? Anyway, I was a jerk. Sorry.
Forgiven.
All right, problem solved. Let's report back to the commander.
Where the fuck is the commander? Oh, he's in the blade berries. I probably should have assumed that. Bro's eating all our snacks while we're away. I could probably go finish that basic mission now, too,
Didn't think you'd solve both problems that fast.
since we have better skills.
You're your
Hopefully we'll
parents'
get
daughter
one
for
shot.
sure.
It's true they were both engineering geniuses. But they were beloved by people for their fire and initiative, more than their theories.
They were heroes for folks in my generation. Can't help but think how much further along NLA'd be if they were still with us.
I'm happy to hear you say that. But that job falls on all of us living here now, Commander. I'm nowhere near their level yet, but I promise I'll keep doing my best.
Hearing shit like that makes me feel Lau's rage every day. I do want to see what we just unlocked. Yeah. I hope he's enjoying his beach vacation. Wherever the hell he is. Right, the armory.
Yeah.
That's not a real armory. That thing is fucking huge. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. That one doesn't even fit in the fucking frame. Graphic design is my passion. I really haven't opened this in a while, huh? If I have any materials, we'll build one. I know the very few files I had. I don't think I had any of the materials beforehand. Okay, it's done. It's finally done. Yeah, it seems we're don't exactly have the materials. I wonder if we could buy them with material tickets? If these count. More scale frames. That looks nice. That looks nice. And that one's pink. Kind of bulky, but it's kind of giving Power Rangers. Whoops. I like the green. I don't know, I really like this one. This one goes hard. It's kind of bulky though. Never mind, this is bulky. It's basically just the level 60 version of mine, currently. This one looks like a real transformer. Bro's about to roll out. Ooh. Decepticon looking ass. It is very nice though. Yeah, I can imagine the weapons add a ton of bulk. This one just looks so nice. The black and gold. Mwah. There's so much of this I can't make yet. It looks like it's all specific monster drops though. I may go through some of that off stream so I can spend a bunch of time looking through what I need to buy in particular, since I'd rather at least spend my on-stream time doing some missions. But those weapons look super cool. I definitely want to build some of them. In the meantime, that was the end of the mission, right? We'll do a few basic missions to get his affinity up. We could just go do battles, but I like talking to people. I like these people. They're cool. Oh, you know who I've been procrastinating on? Let's do part 3 of this. Let's go give our boys some attention. Which direction am I going? I'm going the wrong way. He's on top of one of these buildings. There he is. We almost fell off. What are you doing sitting out here in the rain? Reminiscing about your past?
Very well.
Thinking about Grandpa's stew? The name sounds familiar. We could definitely check. I'm not completely sure. Once we're through this dialogue, we can check through the past missions I've done and see if I have it completed or not. I feel like I've done Yardley's scheme. That name is extremely familiar. I don't remember if it's something I've just brushed past or I've done it already. From the Blade console. Then I probably haven't done House of Cards yet, if it's in the Blade console. I honestly don't check that as often as I really should. Wrong button. Well, we can go check the Blade console.
Hey.
Everyone wants my fucking uranium. Shit. Unfortunately, we're just gonna have to finish the mission I've accepted, and then I'm gonna have to end stream early. I'll look for that specific mission off screen so that we can do it next time.
They're not really planning to fight.
Fuck off.
didn't have to be like this.
We should weaken them just to be safe.
You see that?
I need to get this over with as soon as possible.
We're on top of this now.
Karate! Damn, you want to play with the big boys? Move.
Crippling the target. Follow up.
Being stunned does not help with that.
I'll weaken
I'm doing
them.
good.
Follow me. Take this.
You wish.
Ha! You see that?
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Leave it to me! Try this on the side.
This is it.
This one's on the house.
See how I stack up that tree? Move it to the kill. This
You wish.
hurt real good. I'm on a roll. Open fire.
Yeah.
Play with the big boys?
See ya! Better
Crippling
behave.
the target. Follow up.
Easy peasy.
That taunt attack is strong as hell. Now they're letting us play Wild Goose Chase. Unfortunately, I don't have time for it. We're gonna have to call it here due to outside circumstances. If I'm feeling up to it, we may stream a little bit tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see. Definitely on Thursday, though. Don't know for sure if I'm gonna do Xenoblade on Thursday. There may be a different game, but, you know. We'll keep Xenoblade as our main. I love being picky about my music. Yeah, no problem. I guess I will see you later.